at a time, that's how we roll. Feeling the groove, that heart and soul. From black and white, colors that glow. Each flicker remind the love will show. Great stories told of days gone gone. We gather together, let's keep moving on, yeah. Watch all the movies. Watch all the movies. Watch all the movies. Watch all the movies. In a world where things are home, we create our magic, it's our zone. Join the fun, share every line. In the realm of film, our spirits shine. Watch all the movies. Watch all the movies. Watch all the movies.
Greetings from somewhere. I am your host, Dylan, for this episode of Public Domain Theater. And I should put all our names up, because there's a bunch of us. Thank you for joining me, New Girl 2K, and my regular co-host on Wednesdays, Spurg Snake. Thanks for coming to watch a movie with us.
Oh, very happy. Looking forward to this.
And
Movie has Bela Lugosi and Spooks. I'm all in.
Right.
I'm glad you didn't wear your ghost costume today. I know that's one of Uncle Jack's favorites, but you pointed out to me it's best left for just Halloween.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was awesome, but people found it problematic. So.
As people, different strokes for different folks.
Exactly.
This is one of those where we believe it's about ghosts. We're watching Spooks run wild. We hope it's about ghosts. Otherwise, YouTube might have a problem, which YouTube kind of has a problem with public domain movies in general. Sometimes it gets confused. So I do have a backup, and this only runs an hour. So I also have something to lead us in before we get to the feature presentation. Something called Girls Beware.
The Kyoto Whiskers story.
Oh, son of a gun. And I didn't bring up our names. Thanks for joining us for the first time, New Girl. You are a fantastic, beloved chatter. And I remember you making an appearance on Helga Mann's show. Andy first saw you there, and he's like, that's not a trans woman, is it? It can't be.
Before I say she's hot, it's not a man, is it? And Andy have a very good friendship now. I go on his podcast quite regularly, so yeah.
Would that be the No Apologies podcast?
It is, yes, which I 100% recommend to everyone. It's so good.
Very good.
But today we may be apologizing by the end. Let's see what these girls are be wearing in 1950 something.
Skirts above the ankle.
Well, it's the 50s, so maybe above the knee.
And I didn't get a year. We may be even in the 40s.
Oh, back
Inglewood
down to the
Police
ankle,
Department paid for this.
Boy, the Inglewood Police Department now is a totally different animal.
Oh no, 2K got the covered up by chat's position.
That's okay. Keeps me warm.
I'm Norma Neufner, police.
She doesn't need to beware.
The juvenile division.
Oof.
I'm on a call from a very worried mother.
She looks like
whose
Gene
daughter
Simmons.
is missing. Her daughter's name is Judy Miller.
They could have done a little better syncing that up. Didn't match at all.
Judy enjoyed babysitting, but there weren't enough jobs among the people.
That's what text messages looked like back in the 50s, just like note cards on a wall.
After work.
It really...
Wow, you were right about the bees.
Once you started making paper airplanes out of text messages,
Late the
changed
following
everything.
afternoon, the phone rang.
Oh, yeah.
Judy was offered a
Destroyed the
job
carrier
in
pigeon industry.
The man told her he and his wife were going out to dinner, and that
Actually, the
regular
carrier
would pick her
pigeon,
up in 15
what
minutes.
happens when humans domesticate an animal and then abandon them? You get the street pigeon. I never knew.
Man,
Why are these dumb birds just everywhere? Because they were just like, we don't want you in our house anymore. Go away.
You also
Yeah,
get
pretty
welfare.
much.
Make your own choice. That's terrible. It's horrible. Sorry, I'm really sorry. I'm sorry. domesticated them and then let them go. Sorry.
There's domesticated animals that have disappeared in my neighborhood since I've been a kid. And pigeons are one. Stray dogs I don't see as much anymore. Like, I used to have to defend myself. I would leave my house, with a stick. But cats are still rampant. They're everywhere. People like cats too much.
Where I live, there is no stray animals. We don't even have homeless people or anything where I live. It's rural.
I feed them all over my route at work. So
I hope the cats, not the rural, and not the homeless people.
that is quite the hair choice.
The stray dogs in South Central LA, those are smart-ass dogs. The first time that I saw one stop at a crosswalk and then go at the proper time, they figure shit out, those stray South Central dogs.
Wow, that's crazy. I would love to see that. It's like dog walking like a regular person, obeying traffic.
Judy's body had been
Smart
found
doggy.
on a lonely desert road.
On the heels of me seeing somebody run into traffic yesterday trying to cross the street.
On the dark desert highway.
Bringing bad news.
I do believe we're back, Jib. I've got it open up here.
Yeah, I can see
And,
it on the computer behind me.
If you're still there, cut of the Jib, try refreshing.
Judy hadn't done anything wrong. She'd only been careless.
Because I do have to monitor
Wait,
these.
did you just say Judy hadn't done anything wrong? She'd only been careless. That would
Yeah,
qualify as doing something
Well,
wrong.
she walked the streets on her own at night. That's what she did.
Oh no.
Well, those are man hands.
Introduction to his act of violence.
And not the beautiful face to go along with them.
Being safe is often no more than applying good judgment in everyday life.
For women, girls beware. Yeah, these are some. I don't think any of these would need to beware near me.
There are some manly-looking women in this thing so far. To say.
And here's how bad I am. I'm not even paying attention. I'm looking at the furniture and shit in the background. I'm like, that's a dope ass lampshade. And I don't know. I collect old shit, so
The stranger thanked her and left.
yeah, that one right there.
Polite and helpful, but she hadn't taken any
It's a
chances.
strange way to do a confessional door to door like that. Door to door, priest. Would you like to confess your sins?
No, I'm not recording them.
We had some Mormons the other week, and they took one look at me and was like, "Have a nice day," and just left.
Really?
Go up,
The
yeah.
tattoos were like, yeah, we're not saving you.
Yeah, I think
I was in a miniskirt in cold weather, so I think they knew I was a lost cause.
they are definitely always shocked if you invite them in too. Like, oh, come on, you want a cup of coffee?
Dan is
Start
asking
playing.
for a way to make the video louder, but we are definitely way louder than the video, as I can say that. Dan wants to hear what the manly women are saying.
Looks like I chose a bad one at random for our pre-show one. This is as high
They
as
are
it goes.
basically saying that if a woman gets attacked, it's her fault. So there we go, we'll sum it up. Don't be girls who talk to
It
boys.
sounds like the chat on Uncle Jack show.
Decided it wouldn't be right.
No shit.
Sally was disappointed.
I did preview the picture beforehand, but yeah, I've got to preview the sound beforehand. I wasn't expecting it to be this darn low. Glad that Dr. Harley Quinn got out of the places where spooks run wild. I think I know those towns. Savannah, Georgia is one of the most haunted towns, they say. I bet it was there.
I'm still in one.
Didn't like the idea, but
Careful. Then
Yeah,
this
so
is
it's
jazz
either
combo.
it's.
he was left alone.
I was listening to that too. So it's either, like you said, ghosts. I also know spooks as FBI agents as well.
That's another
Oh
one.
yeah,
You would say FBI spooks.
But when they drove right past her house, she became concerned.
What up, Mr. Blue Sky?
Oh, good. Our buddy Fez was in this movie. Girls beware of Fez. He is a,
There was nothing to worry about, but when they parked
I can't think of a funny word for a gay man.
That's a specific Fezzy from one of our chats. It's very,
Oh, is it? Okay.
it's very inside.
Oh, that Fezzy.
It's a very inside joke.
Oh, why didn't I call Fez a blueberry fruit? That's obviously the one to call Fez. Anyone who knows anything about Ron
He's a
and Fez.
standalone fruit. Yeah.
Which is exactly what he was. He was a fruit that never got
Whoa,
laid.
whoa, it's getting dirty here. Oh,
It was a night they'll long remember. In fact, Sally may never be able to forget it. Often seeming
23 cents.
can turn
Yeah.
out to be just where wrong associations are made.
MAGA.
Robert frequented the malt shop in his spare time, which was considerable, as he'd finished high school and didn't work. Here he sought out the company of younger teenagers because he wasn't accepted.
Taquitos, 25 cents. I'm
as
down.
opposed to older teenagers.
The old Matthew McConaughey.
Oh God, I remember being 40 and I'm like 19-year-old boys smiling at me like that. Oh God.
Mary had seen Robert.
I'm
You
so
won't
glad.
come after me. We're good, 14-year-old.
Yeah.
One more year, we're not.
Up a friendly conversation. He was fun to talk to, and they discussed everything from cars to movie stars. When he offered her a ride home, she was only
He discussed his first 4 years in the Army. Very happy-go-lucky for a sexual predator, the music. Yeah.
Gonna get touched in the bad place. Touched in the bad place.
I feel like the same people that are scoring this scored every Looney Tunes cartoon.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Right now he's taking you to the set of Sanford and Son.
Oh, dude, look at that truck. Yeah, see, I know. Every time I watch something this old, I'm more fascinated by the background and stuff than what's really going on.
More than talking about himself. Mary knew her mother would be upset if she came home.
White walls, solid silver rims. Jesus Christ. That shit would be a pimp now.
Yeah.
Mary's mother would be upset if she knows she was brought home by a man 37 years old.
It's still the 50s. Everybody's innocent.
Mm-hmm.
At first, Bob was willing to see her at the malt shop, but as time went on, he became.
Oh,
The malt shop.
Did you see that?
Insisted on their spending
Did you see that? He did the goon hand.
The elbow. Yeah,
Mhm.
that is
Just
a
above the elbow.
clear sign.
That's the goon hand. Sorry, Dylan, didn't mean to interrupt.
Like,
music
this
has
is
me
the
good mood.
Yogi Bear type of music you would hear in the background.
Hey, Boo
Hey,
Boo,
Boo-Boo.
did you see the hot
Yep.
14-year-old I brought home today?
They began to go to secluded places.
What are you doing now, Yogi?
Mary knew things were getting
Untie me from the
Bob
radiator,
became
Yogi.
more and more demanding. Not wishing to lose his
All right, another one of those weird arrangements in a Hanna-Barbera cartoon.
Exactly. Yes.
40-year-old bear living with like a 8-year-old baby bear, young bear.
I don't think we got the shot, guys. I'm gonna have to kiss her again.
But now it was too late for advice, and Mary had to be taken out of school and placed under the guidance of juvenile authorities.
Is she like teen pregnancy in the 50s? This is on call though.
That's why you take them out of school. That's for damn sure.
That's how you got.
Yeah, you're like, no way.
The 40s
Just
and 50s.
statutory then. It wasn't full.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Are often not well adjusted.
Stupid
and will demand
bitch.
Too much in a relationship with a younger girl.
How dare you tempt him with that sexy hair? Get out of here.
They never heard of the pull-out in the 50s.
Too quickly into a world of grown-ups with a young person's face.
No one lasted more than 45 seconds in the 50s. There was no time.
No,
No
their brain
time.
has been rotted by pornography, that's why.
Mhm, exactly. Yes, exactly. Everyone's just exposed to everything 24 hours a day.
Okay, so now I know. I have to preview these public service announcements a bit more to make sure the sound is in order. We do have a few choices of our feature, the Spooks Run Wild. Yeah, Luigi Greenberg, especially the oldest bar around. If you're a ghost, you want to hang out in the most fun place that you ever had. And hanging out at the oldest bar in America? Fuck yeah.
No.
Oh.
Hello,
Hey, Maggie. Hey, Maggie.
She needs to fuck off.
Fuck on, fuck off.
Oh,
The fucker.
Maggie's like, oh, are we on? Are we on? Hi, everybody. Hi, are we
Yeah,
on?
exactly.
She's such a camera whore, honestly.
I already
So
took the dog out and put up the baby gate and everything. Like she's in the other room crunching now. Just stay out there. But she'll do. The dog will do the same thing.
I fucking forgot to eat before I started, but very appropriate. Got some popcorn
Nice.
for our a little back story.
Oh, a
on our-
nice load snack for
All right.
recording.
Everyone
right.
else get something very crinkly, so we have great sound quality.
Where are my potato chips? I want to get something.
An ASMR to start the episode.
Stop.
The worst
Little
hand.
ASMR portion before the main feature. We saw a public service announcement that was too damn quiet, but we still had some fun making fun of it.
Yeah.
And from my research, 1937 onwards was hard times for our buddy Bela Lugosi.
Mm-hmm.
So not quite
Really?
the Ed Wood times yet. I might have misinterpreted it, but I do believe 1937 and before, good years.
Mm-hmm.
After, oh boy.
This was the why bother reading a script years.
And it does sound like we have a decent sound on this one.
Yeah.
It listed as a comedy horror. We'll see if it was indeed meant to be a comedy or not. If it's only comedy in hindsight, like some other movies are. And thank you, folks, for joining us here. If I could get 3 of you to subscribe, that would bring me back to where I was before the Murph the Clown co-host audition.
Fucking Murph. Thanks, Murph.
From the beginning
That's
to
funny,
the end,
man.
I lost 3 subscribers. Probably some of the people who saw me from the James Rolfe, and then the fucking oddity of. I agree with what you said, 2K. That third video, it started getting sad. It was fun and games with Murph the Clown.
Exactly. It's like, I'm sad now.
Yeah, and see that's it. I missed like the first hour or half hour rather, and so I didn't see the early video, so I wasn't like, there's probably a time limit, and then you're just like, oh, this guy. And it's probably that. It's probably about 45 minutes. You get into 3 videos, and you're just like, uh-oh.
I now know it's a good for a one-off for a live from somewhere, but never again on co-host audition. I'm glad I found you and spent 90 minutes making fun of you, Murph the Clown. Murph.
See, and that's the other thing. Mr. Nobody's a good one to come back to. That he's like a fountain. You can come back to him and see what nonsense he's spewing. So that was another one that I really liked.
I do like to preview or get those together. I like to get all the videos and really edit them for the live from somewhere. But those 2, I was like, no, we can go in blind like I do on my other show. And as I'm going in blind on this one, I've got no idea.
Best way to do it.
I agree. You don't know what's coming.
You dive headfirst into the cold water and deal with it after you're in.
Okay, I think that's about a good volume for it.
Yeah, that sounds good. Spooks. I have no spooks.
Hunt's Hall.
There's someone named Glenn Glenn at the bottom underneath it. You bet.
Single Glenn, double Glenn.
Dr. Von
Tell him
Grosch.
Freddie sent you.
The music's very serious.
Saint Catsman?
Yeah, it does look like we're dealing with ghosts, by the way. I feel like we're pretty safe. I think we're going to be ghosts, or are they wearing like long white coats? I can't figure it out yet.
So it's not a BLM video, is what you're trying to tell me.
Right.
Yes, good. Industry, the future.
Yeah.
It's alive.
The monorail. So
Cops are here to pick up that creep from the last video.
that's right. Fun fact, all those cars don't have power steering. Or a fuel injector. Or seatbelts.
The little rascals aged terribly.
They turned into the big rascals, and now they're all fucking criminals. You don't see Buckwheat. Oh, there he is. They rounded his ass up.
Yeah, of course they rounded Buckwheat up. All the other ones, you guys can go home.
We found the title we found the title character.
What do you want us to do with them? Put them in the bus.
We're still kind of louder than the movie, though. I don't know if we're good for that. If you can hear
They do. They got the fucking beanie hats on. Where's the propeller?
Yeah.
We're going to jail! Yay!
Oh, we went from a city to like dirt roads in the Old West, real quick. We're gonna turn you boys into gunfighters.
We're only gonna stop here for a few minutes.
That's right.
Just long enough to pick
It's
up my
Ralph Crampton, look.
I hope you don't mind.
Okay, I gotta check one of those back tires anyway. Take me about 10 minutes.
Good. Say, fellas,
We never got to see Ralph in the bus. This is a nice little different. Only saw him at home.
Come on, honey.
You see, everyone goon hands back then.
That's just how they held hands with women.
This
I want to
bus
guide
has-
you, but I don't want to be intimate about it. Give me that elbow.
Oh, those kids are in the special bus.
Did you see the corrugated steel bumper on the back of this bus? Look at that thing.
Yay!
Oh, there's the fifth
The
black
old
face.
tailpipe guy.
That's Moe's bit. He stole Moe's bit. That was one of my favorite Simpsons things too, where Moe was choking out Alfalfa.
You killed the original Alfalfa.
Just a little scientific curiosity.
These are the Bowery Boys, right? Am I crazy?
I can see we're all
Way
gonna
back
have
when.
lots of fun together in the next 2 weeks.
I've never heard
Oh,
of
there
it.
you go. Yeah, dead end kids call it called the Bowery Boys.
Yep.
That'll be good. I ain't got no sense of humor, that's all. Say, you fellas hang around here. I'm going to window shopping. Yeah.
I'm gonna do a little window shopping.
This is early Sum 41.
Thinks I'm going to stay up here and negotiate with him and all these cows and chickens. They're crazy.
No, I milked a cow once.
It's the belt above the hip line is what's kind of weirding me out. I feel like they're up here a little bit, a little too high with that waist on those pants.
Oh, it is the style of the time to have your pants just right underneath your nipples.
Yes.
Watch any episode of I Love Lucy and check out when the neighbors come in.
How women wear their pants these days, as high as we can get them.
As soon as it gets dark,
I noticed that. Like the mom style jeans is the thing. Like they come right up to the belly button.
We can tuck our bellies inside of them then.
Yeah, okay.
They called them
I get it.
dungarees back then.
Hey, you boys, watch out.
Boy, Dan, you're a real looker.
I don't know. You got a menu?
Certainly.
We have a menu. No, we don't.
some of that.
You have to guess what we have here.
The name of the town, silly.
Oh, that's what I thought.
I would like to buy your time.
Alrighty. And what do you have?
I'll have a demi-tasse and a large cup
Men
of black
are
coffee.
still the same, aren't they? They've not changed. As soon as you see a pretty girl, that's it.
And what
Yep.
do you have?
Yep.
I'm
You're very fresh.
I know what you're talking
guilty.
about. I was very-
100% guilty.
I was very calm and cool when we met. I don't know what you're talking about. I suddenly wasn't staring like a Mongoloid the whole
Got a
time.
date?
How about Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night? I got it, Dave.
Oh, thanks for dropping in, Windy Pack. I do need to get over onto Rumble. I agree. I've just been a lazy bastard.
Marjorie and
Wendy's always terrified of shows where you get taken off the air.
we're going to camp, you know.
Which hand? That hand.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, easier. Do the phone in.
Announcement.
Love you, Peter.
Near Hillside and Colton.
Tracy Jane before she got into puppetry.
For the monster killer, who is believed to be in this vicinity.
Wait, by monster killer, does he mean someone who kills monsters or a monster that is a killer?
I think it's that latter. Yeah, it's a monster that's a killer.
Okay, that's much
Look at
more
that
worse than
shortwave.
Newsbreak.
God damn.
Yeah. Killer monster would have been the way to go. I think.
I ain't scared of them. I'm anemic.
A
I
scare.
ain't a scared.
I ain't a scare.
There I was. Miles from Times Square, somewhere in Central Park, I think.
It was my 48th birthday.
Against a tree.
I think everybody should adopt this from now on. We just start talking like this all the time and try to see if it propagates into
What are you talking about,
ether.
officer? This is the way I talk, see?
Yeah.
Hey, there goes our bus.
Beat it, Flatfoot. That's why that big bumper's on the back,
There you
TK.
go.
So they can do that right there. They gotta run and jump.
It's like the buses in like India where everyone rides on the outside because it's so full.
There was no head coach for the special bus. They were probably hoping to lose a couple of them on the way.
I just got a telegram from the state police. You did, huh? They better come inside and talk it over.
I always think of Roger Rabbit too, where like the kids were bumming cigarettes to the detective.
Just Dixon, if you don't stop pouting, I'll scream.
I'm not pouting.
Pooh, and for no reason at all. That's no way to enjoy a vacation.
Vacation? Are you kidding? With that bunch of gorillas, it'll be a nightmare.
They're not
Women's
Uh-oh.
fashion.
Oh, geez. We are going to get taken down off of YouTube with language like that.
Well, but can't enjoy or deny the things you've had.
Context, we're all right.
Outdoor life.
I always wear a full suit on vacation. What are you talking about?
So I could study my thesis.
He's got a t-shirt on.
Instead of
That's
that,
true.
it's going to be as quiet around here as the funhouse at
And the
Coney
casual.
Island.
Ties for work.
Well, some excitement will do us good. It's been a dull summer till now.
Well, I like that. So now I'm dull.
No,
Yeah.
but lawyers aren't usually exciting. They're steady and, well, solid, like the Rock of Gibraltar.
And just about as good company, I suppose. Well, you listen to me, Linda Mason. I may be
Smack!
fitting to be
Oh,
a
sorry.
lawyer.
No,
And a
I'm
good
sorry.
one, too.
Yes, and a good one, too.
It was the 40s. Yeah.
Okay, you win. You're a good nurse, too.
Hello, nurse.
And even better lay.
It wouldn't be bad if it wasn't.
Speaking of nursing, zip.
Hey, he ain't no good. That girl hangs around with him. She ain't bad.
Hey, what's she supposed to be?
According to a uniform, I guess she's a nurse.
A nice.
A noise.
A noise.
Noise.
Anyhow, a shower.
Home. The noise.
What do you mean?
I heard that nurse said with her own mouth that the thing had vitamins in it.
Why does everybody talk like the Animaniacs in this movie? I have no idea.
I can't even see myself.
Shit.
See, because he's the black one, see?
You're right.
That girl's got 4 legs and fleas. How can you read in the dark? Huh? How can you read in the dark?
I went to night school.
Hey, shut up.
Hey.
Let a guy go to
But
sleep.
it does sound like the Jerky Boys, Jerry Lane.
Hey, Muggs. What?
Frank Rizzo.
Nothing like that, but remember what we heard about that guy on the
Gotta
radio?
come down there and bring my toolbox.
Well,
Yeah, how much do you bench? I bench like 300.
don't you think we ought to stand
I'll come down there and fucking wreck the
You
place.
just go out and set a couple of bear traps for him. Happy dreams, Slappy.
This book is murder.
Moida and noises.
Searching for the flow of bright red.
I'm not going to attempt to do any of these accents.
Any one of those cans would be worth a fortune right now. One of those, like, finding crap shows. They go into someone's, like, barn and, oh, look, there's a 1980s sign from some gas station.
Wendy, you don't need to worry. 'Cause this goes on
The little
YouTube
version of
already.
the digit! I already love this movie now.
The plane. The plane.
He did look a bit like Hervé Villechaize, to say. So what are you up to? About 2.5 feet.
Yeah, it was the tiniest pallbearer ever.
It's a mini-me. They did mini-me for... Oh, hello, Bella.
Oh, look at it.
I see you've met my midget.
Oh, yeah.
Good. Then perhaps
Say hello to Rufus.
I'm going to be doing that accent a lot from this point forward, this warning everyone now. It's the way I...
Oh, it's great.
Not since old man Billy
Real quick, before I forget to sidetrack, 2K, I recommended a movie that I know you'll like. It's called Blood-Sucking Freaks. It came
I've
out
heard
in
of it.
1979.
I have heard of it. I haven't seen it in a long time, but I gotta look. I gotta like watch a trailer for it or something. So I can remind
You'll
myself.
like. I think you'll really like that movie. It's pretty good. You saw it, New
Yeah.
Girl?
Yeah.
It's good.
New Girl put a British ripoff of King Kong on the wheel. I'm really looking forward to seeing that one.
Oh, is it around the same time? Is it like King Kong from the 30s?
No. This is like I think this is like more like after the remake.
Who was in it?
Okay, like the
Famous
70s.
actress in it as well now. I forgot.
What was it called?
Yeah,
It was
there's-
something like. I mean, it literally has Kong in the title. Conga. It's called
Yeah,
Conga.
Conga, but no, it's fucking terrible. It's amazing.
Nice. I think
I
one
don't-
of
I
the
don't remember
first
what year
bad
it was.
movies I watched was Birdemic. Like, remember seeing it? Like, it was like so bad.
I think that might be on the wheel as well. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I was told
The
by a
worst-
friend to have a coat hanger ready for Birdemic.
Yeah, that
And when they got to
Conga
that part,
Batman in it.
you know who I am.
It is in it.
when we got to the coat hanger part of Birdemic, one of my buddies just put it down and went to sleep. He was like, "Fuck him, fuck this."
I knew it right away.
Peter Parker. I watched that with Uncle Jack once a few months ago.
Right from the start.
Never again.
Couldn't miss him with those glaring eyes and red lips. The dwarf too, like a little black spider. And the trail.
No,
from
he
his
was a white guy.
claws. I was right in the middle of the book when they come in.
Where have they gone?
Said he was going to.
Oh,
the
this guy
end
should have a
of the
monocle.
stage
You should have a monocle.
on top of the hill.
He's got a bionicle.
Solitude he needs.
I think that's just
Tell me,
glasses.
this
I don't know.
knowledge you possess.
Yeah.
You've gained it all
Look-
from
look
that
at
When your
him
glasses
trying
are
not
attached
to
to a
move.
stick.
He's like trying not to move his lips. That is definitely a fake mustache and beard. He's just doing his best to not
No, wait.
fuck it up.
We must proceed slowly, carefully. As you know, at night the monster is strong, and the police would be helpless against
Good
it.
catch.
He's probably worried about moving his cheeks
I
in
know
case
that's
the glass
right.
falls out.
Perhaps-
That too.
perhaps
Yeah, that guy's got a lot of facial
Oh, sure.
accoutrement.
Fine.
Good word. Good word.
Now first, though you may speak of the monsters
I
around,
know
you
what
must keep my presence a secret. That is of the utmost importance. You
A
have
lot of
Toulouse
dialogue for
Lautrec.
two.
someplace where we
A lot of
must-
dialogue for two people talking next to a car.
I got time.
I mean, you know.
Just take a few minutes to close up the station. There won't be any more business anyway.
Fine, I'll wait here.
Oh, aren't you a pessimist?
This is why you don't get the promotion. Kind of looks like Joe Pesci a little bit.
What the fuck is so sleepy about me?
So these boys, can I just get it straight? Are they like orphans all living in like a thingy house or what? Is it like somewhere for naughty kids? I don't get.
Yeah, there was, like I said, there was a Bowery Boys thing. It was an ongoing comedy like group, sort of, that, you know, they like older little rascals. And so, but I mean, they're old enough to be out on the street by themselves, and like maybe either at legal age or just below, supposedly. They're all like 27, but you know.
Yeah, I was gonna say, no, there's no way these guys are all 30 years old, actually.
Right.
These teenagers are just like the teenagers from outer space. Nowhere near teens.
And I'm not sure about in the context of the movie either. I don't know why they're all sharing a big room like that.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. If they're like,
Well, they got in
Yeah,
trouble
I
and
think that yeah, they're
they were
in
taken
like
to a work camp or something.
yeah. I thought that's what the bus. I forgot about the bus scene that they drove into the Old West. So they're all like in a reform school situation or camp, a reform camp.
Mm-hmm.
it's a German school.
Don't go in the
There's
shower. Stay out of the shower.
Lots of discipline involved, that's for sure.
Pray the criminal away camp.
City of the dead. Do they too hear the howling?
It's a hell of a dance club. You're going to love it.
Doctor
I know
Evil.
the title of that movie, Ding Lizard, and I can't say it over on YouTube. That's a Rumble exclusive, that 92 space movie.
Yeah, Peter Sky Parker said it, but he spelled it safely. So he said it.
Winter came after 18 short summers. She was beautiful.
I have no home.
Hey, you. What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
But it's a graveyard. Why would family not be there?
I'm visiting loved ones.
Remember, always bring your weaponry to the graveyard.
Well, that's how he digs his
They
holes.
straight
He just
disappear.
shoots at the ground over and over again.
No, I should have bought the repeating rifle.
These mosquitoes are driving me crazy. Why didn't you put citronella on like we did? Citronella? I thought you said vanilla. I'm giving these guys a party.
Hey, I wonder if we're heading in the right
Citronella, you get your ass in here,
Don't
girl.
worry about, pal. I got my compass with me.
Well, which way are we going?
So dark I can't see the compass.
Here, I'll give you a little light.
That's a fine thing. Someone stole one of the hands off.
Somebody stole one of the hands. You must have been a magician. A compass only has one hand.
Well, why don't somebody loan me those things?
Come on, let's get out of this shell hole.
Shell
They,
hole.
they couldn't say hell yet.
Yeah, yeah.
The Hays Code was in deep effect at this point. You can't even say hell.
Mm-hmm.
A nice place for a picnic.
I've got to find me one of those gay movies from the 20s before the Hays Code kicked in.
Yeah.
What are you looking for?
Remember what we heard on the radio about that ghoul, that guy that sucks all the blood out of you?
What would he be doing out here? Sucking a
Did he
sap
say
out of the
ghoul?
trees?
He did say ghoul.
Ghoul, a ghoul. Yeah.
Okay, I thought he said a goon that sucks all the blood out of you.
Yeah.
He sucks it all through one hole in your body. It's very neat.
What if he really was out here?
What if you was back home?
Yeah?
Your old man would give you a hit in the head like that.
I ain't got an old
This is
man.
the Three Stooges moment.
It's an orphan. Whoa, tripping.
Why I
You know,
oughta.
it's a 5-yard penalty for that.
Come on, let's move.
Oh, come on. Chevy
All right.
Chase took a better pratfall than that.
2 shots right there. One and two. Hey, what are we doing again?
Quiet. Hold it.
Why are we out here?
Ain't no balls over here.
Hey, hold it for me now, will you? Come on, Muggs.
Yeah, I'm holding it. I'm holding it.
Mugs.
There's
Come on,
3 feet
Slim.
between each wire. This should not be an issue.
Hey, Doc.
Hey, duck, shouts it.
Orgy scene.
I think this is the origin of the spook from the title.
What are you guys doing here? Why aren't you back in camp?
Oh, why should we stay in camp when you fellas go to town?
Notice that the black one's stuck in the barbed wire. Did you notice that?
I know. I was watching that. I was like, how long are they going to leave him there?
He's just completely stuck in the barbed wire. No one's helping him.
If it was really going to be accurate of the time, he just would have been left in the barbed wire.
Right. Yes. Or a fire.
That's what I
hose
was
would have
waiting
been
to see if they were going to do that, but they didn't. They pulled him along.
He took him out of his midget case.
It's just
That
like
was
Tuki's
that'll
bed.
be me carrying you around New York too, Kate.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
I can't wait. Are they holding? Is he holding his hand? He's holding his hand.
It is just like a New
Courteous.
Girl and 2K in New York. I've got to see that SCTV bit, Captain Miserable.
Yeah, that
Thanks
was
for
very
bringing that to
interesting.
my attention.
I might need to find that somewhere. Ken called him Tiny Dracula. Hold me
I
close,
think I have
Tiny
all of
Dracula.
the SCTV DVDs, but they only released a few of them. It's a big pain in the ass with music, and just at some point they're like, people aren't buying this. Let's not put effort that we thought we were gonna.
Hey, a graveyard. We can't be far from town. Come on, let's cut across it. It may be a shortcut.
If it's all the same to you, Muggs, I'd like to detour.
Oh, come on, your chop will be out of it in a minute.
How long is a minute? That's too long, brother.
There's so many things I can say. All of them will get me in trouble.
Everybody will get
folks.
quiet when the black guy talks. Like,
I hope he gets bitten and he becomes Blackula. Fantastic.
right?
First
That's
ever
how. That's the
Blackula.
origin story. Right. Origin story.
White folk have never been respectful of the spirits like black folk. Oh, which one did you get?
Did he get him?
You got one of them.
Oh, wow. I was not
Okay.
expecting that. Maybe it was like birdshot he got him with or something.
That was a bat in the eye too. Like he just shot him real quick.
Cozy looking place, ain't it?
We ain't
But
looking
that
for
was
no
a shotgun as
Okay.
well.
Let's get
He
things
wouldn't
packed
have,
up. Come on,
he
let's
wouldn't have
go.
survived that, would he? I don't
Well,
know.
I guess I was thinking, this is like something like birdshot or like something that's not like a salt shot or whatever how they call that stuff, where it hurts like a mother but doesn't really kill you.
Yeah, especially birdshot. That's like getting hit with like 10 BBs at once.
Right. It's like it hurts. It can mess you up pretty bad.
Say, can we come in? Our pal here is hurt. We want to get him to.
Hello, little boy. Can we come into your house right now?
Is your mommy home? It's kind of like being on regular radio again, being on YouTube and trying to talk around some of the racier jokes.
Why does
Literally just race jokes.
Why does the ghoul have to have like spider webs and everything? I mean, he can
I was
still
just
clean the
gonna
place.
bring that up. That's exactly the problem. Like, look, they deliver, and it's. Well, here's the thing. I think it's a style choice because it's not in the corner. It's not on the picture. It's just on the stairs, the chandelier. Okay, now it's on the desk. That's a little much.
Do we have visitors?
On every desk.
But yeah, I agree. And it's not just this movie. They do it all the time. It's just like a foot layer of dust and cobwebs everywhere. Like nobody knows how to pick up a broom. He's got a midget.
So you know that it's a creepy old house. How else would you know?
Right.
Yeah, right. All right. They have to show us visually.
There has to be somebody has to accidentally go into a secret passage at some point, right?
A bookcase.
I love this midget.
Now, I don't think this is over set decoration. This is just what happens when the wife dies. This is what his house looks like a month later.
Remember when
Fair.
various Dominican baseball players would have their own midget that would travel with them to baseball games, like Pedro Martinez had his own midget. That was
You know,
always
Is that for real?
yeah,
the midget
100%.
the cleaner and he just can't reach
All my favorite books are on the top shelf. The only sidekick midget I was aware of is Kid Rock and his little buddy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know.
I didn't know.
Pedro's was famous. Pedro Martinez traveled with a midget. He stuck around with him everywhere.
The little guy, take him everywhere.
Yeah.
I could just think of Jackass.
Oh, Wee Man.
Oh,
Yes.
Wee Man, yeah.
Wee Man. The best is when Wee Man could actually he'd stick himself in his own head. I was gonna say.
That's just, yeah.
Well,
I think that's what everybody remembers. Is like he can kick himself in the head.
There's no telephone here. However, I have some
It hasn't been invented yet.
I will treat you, friend. I suggest you wait outside. Or better still, in my study.
Did I say treat? I meant eat.
okay. Come on, fellas.
Let's just leave our friend with this complete stranger. Off we go.
See you later.
Well, they don't follow the same tripe of the black guy has to go first, do they?
No, they made him bring up the rear. The danger was behind them. You stay back here, black guy. I do what you say, sir.
But coincidentally, he can run faster than all the white guys. So if
Unless
he's in
this-
last place,
Yeah, it's true. Unless there's barbed wire, then apparently he can't figure that out.
I was almost sure they were just gonna all walk away, and he's gonna be like, "Hey, wait for me, man." You know, like that joke, like a kind of wait up thing.
Not a sign of them.
Did you look down by the lake?
Yes, everywhere.
What are you going to do?
In and around the way.
Yeah.
Well, Jeff, we've got to find them. They're city kids.
Do we? They're
Is this
annoying.
I hope they are.
Is this Camp Crystal Lake?
I certainly do. Those kids have been nothing but trouble from the beginning. If they're lost, it's their own fault.
If they're dead, also their own fault.
Oh,
Hey, what are you gonna do?
if you're not man enough to go after them, I'll do it myself.
But Linda.
Apparently she's made
That's
it
one
up.
way to get a man to
Hey,
do what
maybe
you
she's
want.
serious. She's been reading Florence Nightingale. She'll be back when she gets tired.
You know, those crazy ideas in her head of equality and voting.
Now that she's gone, we can get our pipes out.
Yeah, let's get out of here. What, leave Pee Wee here? We
That's
got
exactly
really
right.
locked it up.
Hey, you think that bird up there's all right? What if he's a...
What if he's what?
I don't
So
know,
legit,
but
this
sure
was
hope he
supposed to be a
does.
comedy.
Me
Mhm.
too.
Guys, what's this
I've-
illustration on the bottom of the water we've been drinking?
I need to do that to some containers around my house. Just put a skull and crossbones right at the bottom.
You know, if you're at work and you share a refrigerator, that you should put that on all your lunch bags.
There ain't nothing in there. No, do it.
Isn't that supposed to be on the outside of the container, not after you consume it?
You feel all right, kid?
I never felt better in my life.
Well, no one else saw it, so clearly he's just on some
Without Pee Wee?
of the earliest LSD out there.
This was the same
Wormwood?
reaction. It's the same reaction of the kids at Michael Jackson's house when he gave him the Jesus juice.
Looks like a picture of Howard Stern on the wall there.
Bela Lugosi's ripped me off, Robin.
Ooh, I invented ghost movies, Robin.
He's resting well.
Well, we want to see him.
That whole horror and comedy together,
Should not
me.
disturb him.
Well, we ain't gonna disturb him. We just want to see him.
Robin, I was the first one to put a spook on the air.
I
You were there,
I
Robin.
forget what cartoon I was watching. Yeah, right.
What you do?
It was either Freakazoid or something, but they had an animated Howard Stern, and that's exactly the same
And
thing.
he was
Ooh,
with a Robin. And I'm a Robin.
Is that it?
I remember that. It was
Yeah,
Tiny
yeah.
Toon Adventures.
Yes.
Ah, thank you. I knew
They
it was
were
right
actually
in that
ripping off the
wheelhouse.
Channel 9 show, I
Yes.
We
believe.
gotta get back to camp. Yeah, I'm hungry. Vitamins or no vitamins?
This candle doesn't go out for anything. This has been lit for like 3 hours.
Necessary. My home is not equipped for visitors, but Luigi.
A crypt. His home is not a crypt.
For the night.
I may sound like Dracula, but I'm really Asian.
Hey, Scruto, you keep Pee Wee company.
Hurry. Who, me?
Yeah, you will take turns. I'll relieve you later.
Oh, lordy
Hey,
lord.
Mr.
You know,
Haven't caught one of those yet.
very old house.
Oh Lord!
In some respect, a very
He has to do like the bug-eyed look, like when he gets scared, that like that kind of thing.
Yeah. Oh, I don't want to say the name of the song, but there's a rap group from the early '90s called The Far Side, and they do a song that's about that specifically, like bugging your eyes out and smiling real big.
Ah, it's funny.
I only remember the Far Side for She Keeps on Passing Me By.
That's why I bought the CD, and it turns out almost all of it is
You and
good.
Skinny take that room.
Just me and Skinny?
What do you want, a nurse?
A noise. Hello, noise.
Yeah, I'll tell you.
Yeah, at what point does Scooby-Doo show up? Just out of curiosity.
Right? Where's Fred and Daphne? Come on, gang.
Oh, they're fucking.
Hey, this looks like one of those beds George Washington slept in.
I kind of don't like how sexy Velma is in some of the presentations. She was an ugly, ugly woman in the early ones.
Right now she's a...
It's and everything in the new cartoon
Yeah.
of it, like proper feminine like bodies. It's
I
pretty.
understand.
Well, now she's a hot cosplay costume.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that too. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's I see that everywhere now, especially with the curvy girls.
Yeah, you go to Comic-Con or something, there's always a busty. Oh, I dropped my glasses, Velma.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Good night.
Say,
Skirt's a
maybe
little
you better
shorter than we
run your-
remember.
Yeah, come on. Oh, you know your way around here better than us.
Good night.
Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go.
Oh. Go ahead.
No, I'll follow you.
We'll both go together.
Okay.
Tea cupcake.
Say, maybe I better get a flashlight, huh?
No, wait a minute. Let's go together.
Do you think if you had a flashlight, you'd be walking around with 75 candles around the house?
Yeah, there's no electricity, huh?
I like this room much better in the dark, and I don't like the dark.
We know by how you've been treating them.
Will you? Is this murder? No wonder the guy died.
Yeah, I can't tell in the dark. Does this statue have boobs on it? Okay.
I think I'm ready for some dark meat.
Forgive me if I startled you. You would perhaps like
the look on
this
his face.
candle.
10 out of 10 on his mugging, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, yeah, no. Solid. Definitely solid.
Night.
He should throw the candlestick at the door afterwards. Good night, and then just whip it. Fuck you.
All right, what's the first thing I can light on fire?
I I also caught the chat. Somebody said pull start cell phone, and I don't know why that's so funny to me.
So has the midget been waiting at the bottom of the stairs this whole time?
Nobody was there to hold his hand on the way up.
Poor guy. He's so loyal.
He needs a grappling hook if he has to go upstairs himself.
Like the old Batman and Robin grappling hook.
You think there would be like one of those little dumb waiters in this house where you can just like hop in, build a little staircase, and then pull himself up?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, build it especially so he could pull himself up in the dumbwaiter.
Lem Harvey saw him with a trailer full of coffins. A crazy killer running around loose butchering women and children. What kind of proof do you want? Some little girl murdered out in the woods? I tell you, Jim, you gotta do something.
Oh, take it easy, man.
It's Moida, I tell you,
I
Moida.
legally can. I've sworn in a lot of deputies, and I'm going to have every inch of road within 20 miles of this village patrolled every hour of the day.
All right, Jim, but it's your responsibility. You've been elected to protect the women and children of this community, and it's up to you to do it. And
What
don't
about the
forget
men?
We've got that boys camp on our hands, too.
You're on your own.
No. They're all at war.
Why don't you lay down, Muggs, and try to get some sleep?
Yeah, I don't feel like sleeping.
Why are you laying like a teenage girl who's in love with a boy?
Besides, I'm worried about Pete.
Yeah, I know,
Kicking his
so
feet.
am I.
Yeah, no phone in his hand though, like like.
Right.
And then,
They didn't have the phone cord of the time.
yeah.
Hello.
What's the matter with you?
We can sleep in our room. It ain't cheerful like this one. Hey, where you going?
We're gonna see Pee-wee.
Hey, that's a good idea. Come on.
That
Hey,
candle
I'm wearing
really
a
does.
Pee-wee shirt.
That candle really does throw a lot of light on the room, doesn't it?
I've noticed.
Who's that? Who is us?
This is me.
What's the matter with you?
Who say me?
Ain't nothing the matter with me as him.
Us is multiple people. It can't just be me, dick.
He been like that all the time?
Man, he ain't moved a muscle. I think he's dead.
Hey, Pee-wee.
It is like Garth Marenghi kind of staging, where they all need to be in the shot, so just
Yes.
get so close together. It's Peter Sky Parker.
We're going downstairs.
The camera doesn't move a whole lot.
Screw-lo.
Yeah, exactly.
If anybody comes up here, you let out a holler.
Listen, Muggs, you got the wrong man for this job. I'm better in the crowd.
I'm not good with jobs. Sorry.
Pee-wee. Pee-wee. You ain't dead, is you? Say you ain't. If you can't say nothing, just shake your head.
He is worse. Yeah, just like you said, Dylan. He's very respectful of the dead. Hey, fuck
The way he was talking just made me,
supernatural shit.
it made me think of the song Tom from Tom and Jerry sang to a lady. Is you is or is you ain't my baby?
Yes, I remember.
It's such a good song too. I can't find like an original. I just clipped the one from the cartoon when I want to hear it. It's probably one of my favorite Tom and Jerry episodes.
He's gonna start singing Old Man River. Have to keep himself calm.
Zippity doo dah, zippity day.
Man, we've been worried about you. Sir.
Oh, I'm guessing he's no way.
Uh-oh.
Yes, it seems to be.
He is risen.
He's now the living dead.
Night of the Living Guinea.
The only vampire that's not affected by garlic.
Yes, exactly.
Say, come on, Pee Wee, open the door.
Every time he sucks blood, he calls it marinara.
Come on. Hey, open this door. I want to get out of here.
Unless he's an immigrant from New Jersey. It's like, what's with the gravy in your neck?
What you does, tell her I've gone to town to see the constable. We'll probably need a searching party.
Okay.
That clinches it. That guy's a monster. We're getting Pee Wee and leaving.
Oh no, you should offend Stevie Lou as much as possible.
Maybe Pee Wee will be like he is.
I don't know about that, but we're leaving before we find out.
Hey, do you think that guy's dead like it says?
What's the matter with you? Can't you read? It says here that...
Is someone gonna smack him with nunchucks,
Seeking new victims. And in the daytime, he sleeps in a coffin.
Well, let's wait
Coffin.
till daytime, huh?
We ain't waiting for nothing. We're going right now.
Well, they can't sleep in the
cameo
coffin.
for
He keeps his
Mr. D.
midget in there.
Come back on vacation. I'll put it in my blue book.
Sorry for trampling on your joke.
Oh, all good. No worries. I felt like I just did the exact same thing to you. Sorry.
It's why Mystery Science Theater really rehearsed. Look at the little midget that came out of that trapdoor.
I know. It's awesome.
It's so cool.
Fun thing about MST
No
kids,
lines.
I'll get
I want to hear you talk.
not leave the house.
Oh, go ahead.
They watched that movie 3 times. Once just to watch it, then they started writing, and then they finalized it with the third. And they actually watched it the third time with what they wrote down for the
Okay.
jokes and stuff. Yeah, so it wasn't actually just them watching and commenting. They had all that stuff worked out.
Bust it down.
I think
I've
in the
seen 'em.
early years it was more improv, and then
Yeah,
as
more
it
likely.
went along, they got to that watching it 3 times and got really fucking tight.
I don't want to do that.
They did live shows and stuff, and yeah, they had script out in front of them.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
Well, what took you so
Oh, does
long?
Fathom Movies still do those? They used to have the live riff tracks for a
Yeah.
while over at Fathom Films.
Yeah, you had to put them over the movie. I think the funniest one was that I saw a part of was the Harry Potter
Exactly
one.
what I don't mean nothing.
It's just like you keep sending your kids to this school where their lives are threatened every single year.
Say a word. That's funny. Say, look here, y'all know one thing? I believe Pee Wee done been turned into a zombie.
A zombie?
A
What do you
zimby.
mean?
You should have seen that
The
gas
cat
stare
one.
in his eyes. And the way he did
Maggie
it,
got away.
talking to her. Nah,
Oh, there's another
what I
cat
mean.
for you, Mr.
Zombie, you know,
Z.
zombie, we're gonna find Pee Wee
Rue
and
didn't
get him
stick
out of
around,
this
but New
place.
Girl's cat likes
Now,
hugs.
first thing we do is-
Where is your friend?
Obsessed.
That's what we want to know. What'd you do to him?
I did nothing. In his condition, he should not be moved.
Fuck you!
Bring him back to camp.
More mermaid.
You see, you're weary, and you see things not as they are, but as your imagination paints them for you. I suggest that you all retire and that Luigi and myself look for
You suggest you are retired.
The midget's name is Luigi. There we go.
It's called the Luigi.
Think I got hallucinations,
Luigi
huh?
Greenberg, just
I
like.
guess I've been painting pictures, huh? Well, what do you say, fellas? We all get a good night's sleep and talk about it after breakfast, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Horror Man.
Oh, they got him with the old. Oh no, they're throwing the midget around. You can't do that. That's not fun. You gotta tie him up in a blanket.
Oh, it's terrible.
Little man in a carpet or the comforter.
You take Skinny and Schooner and search this floor and the one below. If anything happens, holler. And if you find Pee Wee, holler.
The midget's greatest enemy, the blanket. What? What are we doing here? Ebony and Ivory.
Ah, you're yellow. If I'm yellow, use Columbine. What are you scared about? I'll be right back.
Hey, he did the joke himself.
Well, you did
I
this.
ain't,
No, go ahead, Greg.
I
No,
ain't
sorry.
building a railroad. Don't call me yellow.
This match is lighting the entire room.
Yeah, from behind, from right.
like
Look at that shadow on the wall.
They really slacked on their match quality over the years. I can't get that kind of lighting.
Say, what was that? Maybe someone's trying to break the leash, huh?
Hey, we ought to have a candle.
Yeah, I'll go get. You two guys stay right here. I'll be back.
I'll
And
never separate.
Luigi's in the chat. I wanna. Uh oh. Yeah, here we go. Now they're gonna start dying one by one. I was
One is a
watching Luigi
zombie.
play.
Hey, Grandpa.
Oh yeah.
What he said was something.
Luigi was playing a video game, and I hate video game flashlights because they don't like. It's the exact opposite. You see that circle around these guys? That's all you get. Everything else is black. Like you get like this one. It's like a spot focus spotlight. It's like that's not how flashlights work.
Reckon he gonna be in there?
I don't know. Maybe.
Wait.
Kegel matches.
Don't go in
Uh-oh.
there. You know what he said? Don't go in there. Wait for him.
Well, I just take a look and see.
What could possibly go wrong? I'm gonna sit here and wait for the
Hey,
Cardassians.
Skinny. Skinny. Stop kidding. Did you in there? Ain't nobody in there. He's gone. Oh.
Is he going to be the last one left alive?
Oh, it is called Spooks.
Somebody's got to tell the story right.
We haven't seen a ghost yet. You're right. This title doesn't appear to be talking about ghosts at this point.
You mean disappeared? Look, he went in that box and he's gone.
Box where?
Come on, I'll show you. Come on.
So you respond to everything with a question mark at the end of it. And then we should go, go!
Hey, Skinny! Skinny! I'll go see. You stay right here. Don't move.
He ain't going nowhere.
Glimpy. Glimpy?
Maybe tie a rope around yourself first.
Come on now, we ain't got all night.
This guy's very confused by closed doors.
The both is gone.
I know where they are. They're inside John Malkovich.
Bugsy.
This is an R-Truth bit now in WWE.
Oh, I need me a suit of armor for the house.
Bugs.
I want paintings at eyes, probably, yeah.
Bugsy. Skinny and Limpy went in that box, and they gone. I went in and looked, but I don't see them in there. Oh, Muggs, I want to get out of here. I don't like this place. This place ain't...
Oh, here we go. All the way up to the face.
This is gonna be good. Oh no!
I wonder where this goes.
They still haven't pushed it quite that far yet. They're close. They've been dancing around it, but I'm
Right.
waiting for a no lordy sometime.
Right, and again, who is shining a flashlight at two of them right now?
I'm not in a hurry.
There, yeah.
This went up to the right.
Yeah.
They only needed to invent flashlights after match quality just went way downhill.
No worries, Peter Sky Parker, and yes, you're right, he was.
And that man's name was Jesse Owens. Thanks, Captain Miserable.
6 of them missing, and I thought they might have come in for the bright lights.
He gave those Nazis what for?
To search for them, and she hasn't shown up.
You say 6?
That's right.
It sounds like Joe here might have taken a
Almost
shot at
died just now, laughing.
one, too, maybe.
What kind of animal is that on the wall? It doesn't look like anything I've ever seen in my entire life.
It's a, what is that, a jackalope? Like half rabbit, half antelope?
Look at the muzzle on it. What is that?
It's a dog with antlers. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, exactly.
It's that thing from America's Funniest People. Fast as fast as can be, you can never catch me.
Well, look, it's Jack Klugman.
Wait a minute, where are you going, Jack?
I just told you my girl's out there in the woods.
Oh, but you're not going.
Yeah, I let her go by herself not that
I'll
long
call
ago.
in some of the boys and we'll go with you.
Clint Howard's looking pretty good.
Hey,
Suspenders need to come back. Suspenders was a good look.
I have a few pairs. I was going to try it out, but I got fat and all my pants got snug, so I don't need them anymore.
That'll happen. It'll happen.
Maybe they ain't supposed to be open till Christmas.
That's currently where I am, the outer limits of how much I'm allowed to weigh. I'm not buying my fucking wardrobe again.
No, I'm same.
Suspender.
Very Luigi.
Maybe we better try the other one, huh?
I'm sure they'll like too.
Thank God nothing in this house is flammable.
Hey, maybe we better get back downstairs.
Cobwebs are well known for being very, yeah. That doesn't do a thing. Cobwebs, those flames.
Hey, ain't that Pee Wee? Yeah. Well, let's get him.
Yeah, no, Luigi, we're old.
The room was already lit up.
That's funny. No. Hey, Muggs, look out the monster! Quick, stop!
This box smells like midget.
It's the fart box.
Little squeakers he just lets out.
That's what I'm trying to find out. Where's Muggsy? Oh, he's right around here. Muggs. Muggsy! Muggs! Muggsy!
What a classic nickname. I don't know anybody. Like, you can't use that name anymore or something. Like, you can't call your friend Muggsy.
I nicknamed
What's
the
up,
cat
Muggsy?
Muggsy around a while ago. So, just because I had a pissed off look on her face.
Grouchy cat.
Oh, even back. No, that's supposed to be the other guy's line. The I can't breathe. You stole his line.
It's locked. Just a minute, we'll break it open.
Heck yeah.
My God, you want to give him water on the brain?
Wendy, never advertise
There's
someone
guns
else's
in the
show in
corner,
another
too.
show's chat, Wendy. It's rude.
Oh.
Hey, we was just gonna leave. I couldn't get out. Must have got stuck. Hey, was that you in that hope chest? Don't excite yourself, Muggs. You've been through an experience.
More like a no-hope chest, am I right?
And that's a beautiful way. Now listen, we saw Pee Wee come in here and he must be around. See, the quicker we find him, the quicker we can take a powder. Now let's make a search.
Why can't we take a powder now and later?
I'm gonna relax like you said.
Pee-wee, Muggsy, Limpy. What is named like Rick in this fucking group?
Yeah, there's nobody with a real name.
No.
Except him. His name is John.
Toby.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Your mattress is laying around everywhere.
Nice commemorative plate on the wall there.
There is no electricity in this house, so I get it.
Some folks might be, but I ain't.
Am I the only one that, like, would take the stick matches, like you put it matched head down on the box and then, like, flick it so that way the match, like, lights and flies? Yeah, okay. So I'm not the only psychopath here now? Okay.
Playing with fire is a great pastime.
Yeah. Put something in the
Burning
sink, light it on
plastic,
fire.
so damn fun.
But dude, I used to get in trouble for that at school a lot. Yeah. And fireworks.
Things burn different ways. You can learn stuff.
For some reason, 2 liters of soda. I found those really fun to burn.
Nice.
Of course, I drank the soda first. Not going to waste good Pepsi.
All right, Dan brings up a very good point in the chat. We'll pop that up for a second at the bottom there. All right, yeah, you got me. All right,
yeah, got him.
Dang Lizard, asking why a guy named Spurg, Snake, and Touquet are making fun of guys.
Right over my head, too. I didn't even...
Motherfucker.
Hey, where'd he go?
A big thank you to Dr. Harley Quinn for the $20 super chat.
Hey.
I'll go ahead and throw it on a pause for a moment
Yeah.
to get the super chat jingle. Thank you so much for your generosity.
Thanks for the super chat, super chat, super chat.
You 4 bicycle spokes are running wild. Split this money, but you have to buy England Girl a plate of her favorite food,
England Girl
covered
He
in
knows
baked
me very
beans.
well.
No, I know.
After she does her Bela Lugosi impression, she always brags about on Twitter.
Sweet.
Fuck you, Quinn. He likes to do this because I refuse to do impressions. Every show we go on, I will not do an impression ever. And he thinks he can somehow get me to do one, and I refuse to do it.
Can I also say how incredibly appropriate the super chat video was? Considering it's Dr. Harley Quinn.
Yes, the clown lady.
Yes.
I am a fan of clown ladies over here. After every episode of co-host audition, it will have a clown lady at the very end to take us out. You're absolutely right for not doing impressions. It was actually, I was going to do like a podcast doing different characters and impressions. You put these headphones on, and then you can kind of notice, oh, I don't sound a fucking thing like Hank Hill.
Exactly.
Let's not do a Hank Hill podcast.
This is
for
why
60 minutes.
I don't listen to myself back anymore.
Yeah, I refuse to wear headphones because it humbled me so fucking fast when I wore them. I'm like, no, definitely not. No, I've got the face for this, but not the voice.
Well, thank you, Dr. Harley Quinn. Oh, great. He's already trying to steal the furniture. Oh, no, it was a midget. Never mind.
No, they're trying to steal the midget.
Yes.
He's been there for quite a while. He was
a mousetrap. I wish we had a mousetrap for him.
Look how they're tossing this little bastard around. How much can you pawn a good midget for? I don't know.
What's really
I
fun
hope there was a
is-
mattress in there at least.
What's really fun is there were no stunts.
Have you not taken them all to the circus by this point, or that a little bit later?
Look into my eyes.
50s? I think everything was pretty still on the table during the 50s. It was probably about mid-60s, I think, everybody. All right, don't be so mean to the little peoples.
Super fun happy slide.
This house is awesome.
Still holding that same match. These are, this quality of matches have definitely gone down.
I knew yeah, it really, they must be treated and painted so that it burns slower.
Wait, why are there feathers in the roof? There's a bunch of swords and axes around. Maybe we should grab some of them.
Dude, everything on this wall in this room is a weapon.
Yeah, exactly.
I told you to find Pee-wee, not shoot him. We didn't even get to see him. It's a fun
Or shoot him.
thing. See, well, if you want something done around here, you got to do it yourself.
You tell him, Muggsy.
Hiya, pal.
I was about to say that
first
that
thing I would
armor
do is
suit
put
is
them
very
on.
fucking odd because they just needed it to fall over.
The first thing I would do was put one of these on. Like, that's the ultimate protection.
All the covers the neck.
He's still coming.
That's another thing about, like, in the olden days like this. Do you see, like, there's just two high-back chairs in the middle of the hallway for no good reason.
Right. Seems like a good
Why
place
is
to
that
take a
there?
rest.
Yeah, we'll sit here for a minute.
It's got to be Muggsy, right?
That would be pretty funny, actually.
Oh, yeah, it is going to be one of the boys, isn't it? Good call.
Wait, it's nighttime in there, but it's daytime here? What?
This is the thing with black and white movies all the time. You can never tell
Clearly.
what time of fucking day it is.
All the candle lamps are on in the streets. That's why it's so bright.
Yeah, you're right. They lit every match in the house, and now they're just lighting the whole town.
They've replaced the sun.
No.
If it is light outside, they really just need to open the curtain, don't they?
You will follow my orders to the letter?
Of course.
Good girl.
It's what you usually say when you pick up a girl by the side of the road.
I suppose, though, in a black and white film, it can't be very easy to film at night.
Right.
So when this thing almost fell on me out in the hall, I got the
It took them another decade to figure out how to shoot film at night.
The mighty frosting.
Yeah, look here, Muggs. Don't you do that no more. Don't do that.
Why not?
Man, you like to scare us to death.
I'm going up and get Danny and you
It's
guys
weird
wait
that they
down here.
still
I got something to talk
still
over with
cast
ya. And if
black
Pee-wee
people with
comes
the
in,
same
you hold
character.
All right, we got it.
Pee-wee.
When I hear Pee-wee, I actually think of Porky's first, even though I love Pee-wee Herman and Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
I also love how holding the
the
candle up.
penis.
Holding the candle up close to your face somehow makes the room lit better, as opposed to blinding you.
Or burning your face hair off. Jeez.
All right, so this is not, but Muggsy now in this costume. Muggsy's just left.
Right. They didn't notice that Muggsy's 6'2" now.
What is this anyway? Yeah, it's 12.
The old switcheroo joke.
But which one's the real Muggsy?
Oh, he said, the taller one said, I give up, so apparently it's not a spook either. He's dressed like the Sandman from the old Spider-Man comic books.
That's what I was thinking, that striped shirt.
Mm-hmm.
And the pants, too. Look at that. Look at those cuffs.
Yeah.
I'll wear those ones.
Oh, yeah, he's got the wife beater on now.
Oh, he's the one that got turned, right?
Yes.
Didn't I? Very funny, very funny. You didn't fool me for 1 minute. What's the idea?
Oh, they both?
What are you doing wearing that suit?
Oh, they were both friends.
Well, like iron.
You gotta wrap this hook iron around your neck. Come on, let's get out of these animated sardine cans and find Pee-wee. Hey, Brooker, got a can opener?
No, but I got a pocket knife.
Of course you got a
Oh,
knife.
God, yes, you beat me to it. God damn it.
You guys are terrible. I'm glad nobody I know knows how to do this.
We'll turn you eventually.
No, that's the saving grace, new girl, is that you can go to the grocery store and nobody knows what's going on in your head after all of this. You know, you're just like, okay, I'm back to normal a little bit. Pretend to be.
Every once in a while, I'll be on a train and snicker. I'm like, stop it, stop it, stop it.
Right, you know, you're just thinking of dumb shit, and you got this idiot grin on your face at the line at the bank, and somebody's like, oh, what you thinking of? And I'm like, I can't explain it to you.
Tuki, you've seen the algorithm on my Instagram.
Our Instagram exchanges are just nonstop horrific shit. They're wonderful. I adore them.
That skeleton is like radioactive. It is illuminating the room.
Oh, there's a secret passage. You called it, too.
There we go. Awesome.
Okay.
Finally.
Oh, and there's look at the skeleton in the background.
Yeah, I'm okay. Oh, where was you? I was sharing a room with a skeleton. A real live skeleton?
Did you ever see a real live
Yeah, I got
skeleton?
bone.
No, sir.
Let's move
I
on.
never do. That would be too soon. Now, if we can find Pee-wee, everything's going to be all right. That's how I got in the
I
room
still
with her.
don't get
I was
where the
following
spooks
Pee-wee
come
and went
into
to
it.
secret passage. A secret
I guess
passage.
Bela Lugosi is the spook. I guess like he's in like the sense that he's like a undead creature.
I'll show you.
That's yeah. We're nearing the end, and the only spook to speak of is Bela Lugosi. Yes,
Who's
Nice,
Bela.
nice save.
And I would say he's got like minimal screen time too. Like, how long has he been in the film? Probably about 10 minutes. Well, out of the hour, yeah, I guess that's fair.
Oh, he was doped up. Being after 1937, we had a doped up Bela Lugosi, kind of like Cameron Mitchell from Red Letter Media. It is Bela Lugosi here. He's showing up. He's getting hammered. And good luck getting your shots.
That's convenient.
Yeah, that's a cool ass. Man. My house is too small for a secret passage. You can see like every room in one shot. I need to, but I want one so bad.
I have a secret room in my eyes.
Yay!
It's literally
Is that where all
like, hidden, like right here. It's hidden here.
I have a friend who works with the richest guy in Arizona. The guy's a massive house with like shark tanks in the house, and like this, like he has like a running river, like a one of those like lazy rivers running around the property, and he's got secret passages all over the goddamn house. Like I have to live here.
Yeah, no
It's
kidding.
amazing.
You get lost in your own house.
Sounds like real Diddy vibes, that, if I'm being honest.
Oh, no, yeah, that too, huh? Oh, jeez.
I heard the guy he dated a girl who was into scuba diving, and he took her diving in his shark tank. That's how big this fucking thing is. It's huge.
That reminds me of Ace Ventura, that one guy that had like the shark in his basement. What the hell? Like, oh, go ahead.
No,
No,
Kit was
you first.
stressing in the chat.
Oh.
Thank you for addressing that Peter Sky Parker's question, Dr. Harley Quinn. Really good point.
Yeah, that was kind of the joke I was going for earlier.
That was the Summer of Love. Don't you guys remember that was the Summer of Love?
Dr. Harley Quinn just flat out said it as opposed to hinting at it.
Blood flowed through my veins, but you.
I love that.
Look at this.
I was never in this house until tonight. You have made a mistake.
Sorry for missing some of your gold, Kip Smith.
Yes to both, Kip.
You have wantonly taken the lives of millions. So?
I must have missed some of some of the zingers.
It looks like he's trying not to laugh, doesn't it? I don't believe I'm doing this fucking movie.
Yeah, there is a grin on his face.
Right there, there it is.
He's laughing.
He's smiling.
laughing. Look at him.
No!
Where's Ed Wood when I need him?
Whoa! Yeah, exactly. I mean, if you're gonna, you might as well have fun with it if you know you're doing something like this, you know.
Oh, like there's
and he
two
still looks
different
good right
ways.
there. You know?
There's a couple different ways an actor can go if they're in a shitty movie. Like Bruce Willis doesn't give a shit, and you'll see him not giving a shit in some movies he doesn't care about. Then you've got Jeremy Irons in Dungeons and Dragons, where he's doing the wrong thing, but no one stopped him. He just kept going way too far. And he was like, it's their job to stop me. It's their job to reel me in. Not going to happen. Okay.
And fair enough to that point, because you said the same thing about yourself. You know, you like to go a little bit over the line and have somebody, all right, tone it down, because then you know to tone it down. Which Dungeons and Dragons, by the way? That's what I initially wanted to ask, because there was an older one from like 2002, 2003, and then they did a
before that,
recent
there was one in the 90s that
Was
he
there-
was in.
Oh, really? Okay, I gotta go way back.
Yeah, I think it was around the time of the Never-Ending Story 2.
Okay.
For some reason, I'm
That makes sense.
Thinking of those in a similar light.
I always
Maybe
think of the
because
cartoon.
they're both pieces of shit.
The cartoon was awesome, though. The Saturday morning.
Oh, the
cartoon.
Dungeons and
I love that.
Dragons?
Yeah, I
I'm
love
not
that cartoon.
I'm not this kind of geek.
You'll just give it time.
Of Might and Magic? Come on.
The longer you're friends with Nimrod, the closer you will be to this.
I don't have the patience to be that kind of geek.
Right. Until we send you minis and you start painting them, and then you got like a 40K Warhammer set in your house.
Oh, God, don't do that. No.
So then maybe there's 3 movies. There's the one that you just mentioned. I know there's one that was in the early 2000s. And then they redid another one that had Marlon Wayans in it recently.
Yeah, I thought Marlon Wayans was in the 90s
was he?
one.
Oh, is it? Okay, see, I'm all confused. I know there's a couple of them, and they all pretty much stink. Like, they never really made a good jump to the silver screen. Like 2K said, the cartoon was much.
That's because all
awesome.
the people who would make it good are too busy playing the game.
That's true.
Ah, I've been attacked by a spook.
I'll paste my shit for this.
Yeah, I'm not sure if YouTube let your fun zingers through, or if I just missed them, because I wasn't looking all the time, but those were 2 that were definitely worth us checking out. Kip Smith.
You can always.
I did
count.
catch the first one.
Okay,
You're welcome, Kip.
Yours did make it through. I just wasn't monitoring the chat every moment.
He's out like a mackerel? What? Holy mackerel. Sorry, I can't stand it.
Holy mackerel.
Alright, boys, make those knots good and
Hello there.
Hey, Musha, let him have it.
What are you, kidding? Leaving for the cops.
Oh, let me punch his skin. Say up to there, huh?
You heard me the first time. Hey, what do you
Ow.
say we pick up Pee-wee and get out of this furnished morgue?
Clearly, we know the psychopath in the group is.
There is. My mother won't have to take no more washing. Why not? I'll go out and buy one of
Ooh, I think I just saw a boom mic. Yeah, there's the boom mic right there in the center.
Hey, maybe there's a reward for this guy.
Oopsie.
Quick, there is.
There are no second takes.
Yeah.
Oh no, I take it back. That's the chandelier.
Is it the chandelier?
I thought you were talking about the black kid. I'm not gonna lie.
See, told you to get there.
Welcome to the dark side.
Yay!
Oh.
just in time for Return of the Jedi on Sunday. Is that Bobby Nick's channel that
Yes,
Return of the Jedi will be on?
Yeah, the Bobby Nick show on Rumble.
You guys are gonna
Looking
watch Return of the Jedi? All right, that's good.
But it's a drinking game. It's
Oh,
gonna be a Return of the Jedi drinking game. It's gonna be. I counted out the shots for the rules. It should be roughly 26 to 27 shots by the time the movie's over. So, yay, we're gonna be wrecked.
No,
yeah,
you
I think
are.
so.
Well, yeah, not New Girl. New Girl can down a fucking barrel of that shit and laugh at us. So,
Oh yeah, I'm a little weakling. I'm gonna be drinking IPAs rather than like whiskey or anything because I'm a little little pussy with my drinking at this age. I'm no longer 17. 17-year-old Dylan, boy, could he put him down.
when we did the Empire Strikes Back one, it led to so much vomiting. Oh God!
Oh man, I can't believe I missed that.
Oh,
That's my favorite one too. Empire's like the best one of those.
There was a few months back we did that one. It was a lot of fun, so we're looking forward to doing this one. Dylan's gonna be there. Yay! It's those New Girl.
Yay!
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
There's
I'll be just in
Ewoks in
time for the
Return.
movie, I believe.
Yeah. The rules.
We've just got a couple more minutes of this movie.
Yeah. No, I don't want to interrupt. The
Hiya, fellas. Pee-wee. Hey, you all right?
You won't believe
Let
the
me
dream
kiss
I
you all
had.
on the neck.
What happened to us, he wants to know. You've been running around the house like a guy walking asleep, and we've been chasing after you. Yeah? Last thing I remember is that guy giving me a pill, and then I went to sleep. I sure had some funny dreams.
Boy, my butt really hurts.
What can you get up? Sure I can.
He called it a suppository or something.
Do something to scare me, will you?
That's how they healed everything back then. You stuck it up your
No,
butt.
that he's not even a fucking Dracula. I'm gonna be so pissed off.
Oh, here's the nurse to save the day.
Oh, she's actually got a flashlight as well.
Oh, here comes the whole town. And that's why you don't film at night. Right there.
That nurse is the only lady in the movie.
All right, you men surround the house.
This is one large Caucasian sausage fest.
Let's go, boy. Let's get him.
All right, there's one black and one woman in the house. We don't care about either of them. Get those boys out. Double cross.
Oh, it was him all along. I can't even remember. He's a guy from the car, innit?
That's not how you strangle a woman. You use your hands.
Is he doing the vampire eyeball thing?
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
They look into my eyes. They hypnotize
Yeah,
them.
right, where you hypnotize them. Vampire powers get kind of vague sometimes.
Yes, the
So-
lower kind of jumps all over the place.
Where's your light?
See? Dr. Harley Quinn gets it. It's a double monocle. What did I say? A bionicle. It's a bionicle.
I like Bionicle. I do like that.
It's a Lego thing. This
must be it. It's locked.
It was a whole series that got popular and then just died.
Hey, what is this?
It's a head.
The deer season is closed.
Muggsy, are you all right?
Hey, certainly I'm all right.
You boys can thank your lucky stars we got here in time.
Yeah, why?
Now get out of here. We're gonna suck each other's blood.
You're nearsighted, bud. You listen to me, I'll tell you the whole story. We was all going to town, seeing we decided to take a shortcut to a cemetery. When
You see,
some
this
fucking
guy's
potshot-
he's a coffin salesman. He is.
What
We get the
is this-
expo dump.
Yeah, he's giving us this exposition dump as fast as possible. Come on, we need to get the movie over with. Faster, Muggsy.
Right. Who later becomes the Micro Machines commercial guy.
That's as fast as it was. You're absolutely right. Muggsy is just going a little too fast. I can't exactly understand what this plot is all about.
That man's a monster.
Not with that accent
You're
either.
nearsighted, bud. You listen to me, I'll tell you the whole story. We was all
You
going
let
to
me
town,
tell you the
seeing we
whole
decided to take a shortcut to a cemetery. When some
As they
fucking
should,
potshot
Captain
people and
Whisper.
clips them, so we brought him up here to get him all fixed up. At first, we thought this was a haunted house, but it's not. And if it is, he ain't haunted.
Bela Lugosi is again just like
He's
drunk
laughing
off
it
his
up.
ass. He's got that drunk permagrin where he just can't get that smile off his face.
It's not a haunted house. It's just a filthy house.
They just couldn't take a feather duster to the place. They just couldn't.
Mrs. Lugosi passed. I told you from the beginning of those cobwebs. He just didn't have someone to do the housework.
I
And
have
now
a
the
back
nurse is
problem.
there.
I I have 2 bulging discs. I can't do this shit by myself.
We brought him up here to get him all fixed up. But first we thought this was a haunted house, but it's not. And if it is, he ain't haunting it because we thought he was a monster too. But like I said, he's not. Just a magician. And a very good one too. Just come up here to practice some new routines. This guy here is his assistant, the best in the country.
What about that head on the plate?
Oh, just that's the old salami trick. You know where the girl carries the
Whoa,
guy's
whoa,
head in
whoa,
the tray?
whoa,
Well,
whoa.
I was the guy.
Yeah.
That's
I
not
did
what
the
I
old
know is the
salami
old
trick.
salami trick.
Yeah, it's a different. I heard that trick very differently, sir.
I perfected that one years ago.
She's a magician. Oh my god.
She made the salami disappear. You're a witch.
A witch.
They dressed me up this way.
Oh, just that's the old salami trick. You know where the girl carries the guy's head in the tray? Well, I was the guy.
That's why she was there.
Oh, and those two don't have anything to do with anything. He was just planning on assaulting her and finally had his opportunity.
Mm-hmm. He just pulled the monocle trick. Bionicle. Let's all run upstairs in an orderly fashion. How many floors does this fucking house have? Jesus.
And how many people need to go upstairs at once? Like, nobody's making any conscious decision to not run up there.
Well, they really hate doorknobs.
No, you throw it at them.
Yes, like the old Superman serial.
Why would you throw your gun anyway? You just put it in your back in your pocket, stupid. Oh, my credit card's maxed out. Let me just whip it out the window.
You keep that vulture's attention out here. Yeah, rap on a dog, guys. Go ahead.
Open up.
But somehow knocking's gonna make everything better.
Come on, lady. Open up.
Everything started just banging on the door, too. What a dummy.
You better let us in. We're getting angrier. Clearly, they should have had the black guy climb in. I mean, come on. Hey, Leroy, there's a TV in here. Oh. It's Gay Monkey.
Just get your arm under his chin, dude. That's all you got. Aw, oh, come on, man. How you gonna let that goofball screw you like that? He's got a hat on. Punch him in the mouth.
What? And now it is officially Spooks Run Wild.
Yeah, let me see that run in one more
That
time.
was it. The spooks are all the townspeople.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, now I get it, because it did promise multiple spooks. Bela Lugosi was only a single spook. It's the town people. The townspeople were the monster all along. Just like the Twilight Zone episode.
They give me a knuckle sandwich.
Hey, dog pile on the rabbit.
As if he's taken the glory for saving him in that kid's fucking time in the room.
Hey, look who the
What?
monster is.
I
Hey, we
missed
get the
that.
reward, Sheriff.
Wouldn't be surprised. I sure had us fooled there for a while, Van Gross, or whatever your name is.
I can't believe it. I
Luther
just can't
Vandross?
believe
What?
it.
You fool.
Hey, let's go figure out how we're going to spend that money.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, for piece de resistance, Nardo's famous disappearing cabinet.
Also, what I got your attention, Boris Karloff is a limey cocksucker.
Will you help me?
That's my girlfriend.
All right. No harm. She just disappears.
I'm going to make her virginity disappear.
All I need is a little magic opium.
The old plan.
Blah. Clearly, she did not just walk into another room.
I think that's probably the easiest trick I ever seen. I think I can do it.
You can.
Oh, don't worry, Manny
Not only
Muskets.
will I-
Us reacting to the movie filled in for the missing racism.
Yes.
find
Yeah,
a
we
young
try- yeah,
lady,
we
but
try to
when
make
I
it.
do, we'll
Yeah, the
answer
gas
it.
were
Why
filled.
don't you try?
I will. Just give me 5 seconds and I'll have her.
Oh, delighted.
What talent.
Oh, God, this is going to be butt stuff.
I got her, Professor. Oh, have I got her?
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
It's your first interracial scene in a movie.
Right?
It's gay and
Captain Kirk didn't get the first interracial kiss. These two did.
An interracial gay kiss.
Gay
Holy
kiss,
cow.
yes.
This is also
Okay,
the opening
okay,
for Good Time for Bonzo.
I see what they're doing there. Just
It's even worse. They're snuggling.
Yeah, a snuggle, not
A neck
legit
nuzzle.
kiss.
Yeah, it's a neck nuzzle. Yeah.
That's it.
I mean, to be fair, how could he have seen it? The black guy seems very happy about it, actually. If you look at the big smile on his face.
Finally, some human contact.
The end. Or is it?
A monogamous picture. We are only into one movie at a time.
Well, Kip, you were right. He was definitely in the last scene and then roll credits, just not in the arrested way, just in the more alternative lifestyle way.
Muggsy went down because he was stabbed. You didn't see that part.
And there was a shooting in the film, and it wasn't the black guy that got shot or did the shooting. Way to break stereotypes back in the 50s.
So this movie, it was actually better than I was expecting.
Oh, I
agree. I liked it.
Yeah, it was fun.
I don't think if I watched it on my own, I'd enjoy it as much. I think I'd be distracted by Instagram so much quicker. But yeah,
I was expecting, an unintentional comedy. Legit, it's a comedy movie with your Bowery boys.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they were extremely popular back then, too. Like, you put them in a movie or a short, people were watching it. They were going to the theater just because of the Bowery boys. So,
Way over my head. That was my first exposure to the Bowery boys. I may have seen them in passing and not even know who they were. That was interesting.
I think they had a couple of regular guys in the group, and the rest was sort of interchangeable. Like Muggsy was obviously a regular guy, and there were a few others, but the rest are kind of like whoever was nearby. Oh, you're a Bowery boy. Get on set.
Yeah, we need a fourth person in the room. Get over here and stand close to the other guys so that we can get it in one shot.
I am curious to see some more Bela Lugosi on his ass movies from this era, because he didn't look too bad. He was not full Cameron Mitchell in the later years. He was standing up. Cameron Mitchell, he wouldn't even stand up in the later years.
He looked really healthy, and it attributes to how quick it just tapers off. And Hollywood back then wasn't. They were more ruthless than they are now.
Oh yeah.
Once you were out, you were out. And Rini in the chat said it was morphine, and that's one of those. That's a rough one. Because you hear everybody getting the fent and the other stuff, and you got to hit a vein with morphine. You go anywhere, just straighten your shoulder, and you're great for the rest of the day. Thanks, Tim Robbins, for that information. Whatever movie that was, I can't remember.
Sprinkle some morphine on your French fries.
I need to be Tim Robbins on my board. Are you sure about that?
He did a good movie with Martin Lawrence, too. Nothing to Lose, I think it was called. And Tim Robbins comes home to see his wife in bed with another man, and he just loses it. And then he goes out driving, he's angry, and then Martin Lawrence goes to carjack him. He gets in the passenger seat. He's like, "You picked the wrong guy to carjack, buddy." And then it's just hilarious from the rest of it on.
I see that. Mandy Diff has our just yesterday discovered celebrity couple name for me and New Girl. New K.
New K.
Yes.
Nice.
Don, we gotta give Don credit for that one. Although Mandy got the spelling for it down, so we give Mandy credit for that. So thank you. Hi, Mandy.
The Wolfman.
The Wolfman.
Is Abbott and Costello in public domain? What is public domain? What is it? 80 years now, right?
I believe it's 90. When
90? Fuck Disney.
Back in the 90s, when Steamboat Willie was about to go in the public domain, fucking Disney came in and stopped all things going into the public domain for 20 years.
Yeah, they lobbied. That's why I was asking. Because it's 20 years later now, and Steamboat Willie isn't that Mickey Mouse. Only that Mickey Mouse you can use.
Yeah, they're going to sue the shit out of some of these people that are making. What I found funny is the Steamboat Willie horror movie that's in production about to come out. the guy that did the Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey was like, just not artistic. But Blood and Honey is so uncreative and so unclever. It is. There's one clever thing in the entire 2-hour movie that I was like, all right.
You go. Are you
That's not
familiar?
good. 2 hours? No.
Are you familiar with the old Abbott and Costello movies at all?
No.
No. Okay.
I'm not
Some
a
of
movie
those.
buff fan. I like
Gotcha.
80s movies. That's about it. But
Yeah, I mean, they're way before my time as well, but it used to be on Sunday afternoons all the time. I used to catch them on TV. So.
Did you ever see the Dagwood and Blondie movies?
No.
There was a lot of those came on in the afternoon. My sister's 10 years younger than me, and she's more familiar with Abbott and Costello than I am. But I'm definitely the Three Stooges guy in the house. Like, I can watch
Stooges and
all day
Chaplin.
long.
From that time, I'm most knowledgeable about those.
Yeah, Stooges and Laurel and Hardy was a Sunday morning staple in our house. It was like it would be a couple of Stooges on, then Laurel and Hardy would be on, then church, then Abbott and Costello, and a Tarzan movie would wrap up the day. It was always
Nice.
It was like we had 5-6 channels, so it was a lot to choose from.
Yeah, right. Classic Sunday.
That's why I didn't
it
like
was the same
visiting
for
my
me.
cousins. We had cable. My cousins were out in the middle of the woods. It took them forever to be able to get a cable or a satellite.
But my uncle had a satellite dish in the 80s. It was so like strange. Like when you're a kid, you don't think about things being in other languages, like American things in other languages. So watching Don Knotts in French is like it's stuck in my head. Like just because you hear the but it's the Don Knotts face with big on Three Stooges or not Three's Company rather. It was like too good.
Let Jacques. Jacques.
Yeah. The real big L.
Yeah, my favorite thing with Abbott Costello with the Frankenstein was the whole, are you trying to tell me the Dracula's in the cough? That's what I'm trying to tell you. And all that combination cough stutter that Costello would do was my favorite fuck. Exactly. Sound like the Speed Buggy cartoon.
Oh, that was
I
a
don't know
good
if you
one
picked
too.
up at one point during the movie. I was doing that. Okay, that was Abbott and Costello. I couldn't quite place that.
Yeah,
Abbott and Costello.
The panic gasp, but he can't get the words out. He's stuttering at the same time. Fantastic.
And of course, I think my introduction, like everything, was The Simpsons, the super fun Happy Slide. Bart doing that.
Yeah, that's fun. I guess we did a black and white movie recently on Movies of Two, but it was actually we did the original The Thing, which is really seriously actually a well done movie. But it's everyone talking like they're every other person's name is Mac. You know what I mean? It's just fun to kind of listen to like the cadence of the language back then and how all the women's boobs are super pointy for some reason.
Yeah, that's weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a bra thing or if it was a shape thing. I don't know.
I think
I'm
it
not
was
sure.
the brassiere. I think it's just the way the brassieres are made
The
back
bras
then.
were, very pointy in those times.
Bullet boobs, you call them. Yes.
And then we got bullet boobs returning in the 90s with bad boob jobs.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's that
Those were a
Howard Stern
little too
definitely
big.
covered.
Yeah.
That was one of the things I remember on E! Channel. Like he would just have the laser pointer out and be like, look at this. Looks like you sat in a gravel driveway.
I don't think they brought too many of those evaluators over to the on-demand. That's something a lot of us perverts would have liked to have seen.
Yeah, but it's also super demeaning too. Like, so
Right.
Howard's audience isn't the same like we were.
Oh, yeah.
I was
I'm
20
talking
watching
2006
Yeah.
on
Right,
demand.
exactly.
He's
Could've still
cultivated a
done that.
totally different audience now than what he used to have.
It was weird. One of the things that made me like go, what? He had Jimmy Fallon and Drew Barrymore and all these celebrities up in his house. Like he was just kicking. I was like, oh, he's
right. People that he would have ripped on 20 years ago.
Bill Burr said that about Howie Mandel. He's like, oh, he's a Hollywood whore now. Like 'cause Howie Mandel will do anything in the Hollywood sphere just to do what he does. I don't know if everybody's familiar or caught it like a couple weeks ago, maybe a month now. Billy Corrigan is Bill Burr's brother. Like they got the same father.
I think they were doing a bit.
No idea.
Is it a bit? See, that's what I don't know. I never caught it.
I think they were doing
That'd
a
be
bit
funnier.
that really didn't have a payoff. That was just odd.
I was watching Bill Burr, and he was the way he was rubbing his hands on the couch. Like he was like, what the fuck, man? Like he looked legit upset to me. If he was acting, he wins the Oscar from me.
Mhm.
But like I want to know, is that true though? Are they fathers, or are they related, or do
I
they
have
just
no
look
idea.
that much the fuck alike? Because I seen the side by side recently, and they do look very similar. So it could just be a doppelganger thing, or they are related. I need to go investigate now. I got to go
Yes.
Snopes it.
I'm under the impression it's a bit. I don't think
Okay.
they really paid it off
Mhm.
well, and yeah, not exactly sure what's going on there. Do love me some Bill Burr. He's when he pops up in Breaking Bad, just for no. Also Star Wars.
Mandalorian.
Like, doesn't he have bits? Yeah, Mandalorian rather than Star Wars proper. I think he has bits about how he hates Star Wars and its fans. So very fun choice to be like, oh, you'll do great at this part. You're not going to get all wrapped up in your head of the lore. Come on in, Burr.
I understand it because when he was on The Mandalorian and he tossed Grogu to the ground, I wanted to beat the living shit out of him. So I was like, you fucking cocksucker.
That was such a good
I was
episode,
yelling
too.
at my TV. I'm like, you piece of shit, mother. So I can understand why, he might hate Star Wars fans. I'm sure I wasn't the only one.
I wish that was true, Cap. Like, I would love to see Billy Corrigan and Bill Burr just jump into WWF style wrestling.
It would be the National Wrestling Alliance that Billy Corgan owns. He would love to have Bill Burr make an appearance. He would love to have, because it's on its ass. Like, if you go see a Smashing Pumpkins concert, I've heard there's a wrestling ring with NWA wrestlers that no one gives a fuck about as you go in.
Oh, okay.
Like, why
I was
don't
gonna
those
say I thought people weren't going to see Smashing Pumpkins, which would shock me.
like, why don't those two put their heads together and make an ass out of themselves? Fuck.
Were you quoting the Rodney movie Easy Money there? That's where I first heard that joke.
It's a definite Rodney joke.
Easy Money, just as good as Back to School, but everyone seems to have seen Back to School. Not as many people have seen Easy Money.
I know I've seen Back to School. You mentioned it the other day. You were like, oh, that's that band from Back to School.
Boingo Boingo.
Yeah. Which both got blocked. Fuck YouTube, fuckers.
But thanks, YouTube, for letting this episode go the whole way. We were not, I had it here, and
I was
we
just
going to
ask about that, too.
Yeah, I would have turned it off because you get a soft strike if you get a warning and then keep going. And as long as I have this up, I know if it's turned off. So, hooray! This one worked out. I want to find a bad Bela Lugosi movie now. I was expecting a really down and out Bela Lugosi, so I was a little disappointed that he still had his wits about him and was being carried by the Bowery Boys here.
You can pick any of the Ed Wood ones, and you know it's going to be a bad one. So.
And it's random what's in the public domain around this time. Like nowadays, even if people make a shitty movie, they're not letting those rights go up when it's up for renewal.
Right.
Someone will buy them. Someone will hold on to them. Back in the day, that's how the fucking Christmas movie. Which one am I thinking of?
Christmas Carol?
One of the perennial Christmas movies.
Miracle on 34th Street.
Another one.
I'm trying to think of an old one.
But that was in the public domain.
It's a Wonderful Life.
Yes, It's a Wonderful Life.
Yeah,
Everyone
yeah.
hated when it came out. It
of
was in the public domain, and TV stations would just play it because they didn't need to pay anyone. Now,
Yes.
people love it.
Yeah. There's the channel will run it for 24 hours a day.
And I think the reason why they hold on to the rights now is that people like us want to do stuff like this. You see, the internet's like this chock full of people who are like, hey, let's just watch a crappy movie and make fun of it. And, there you go.
Yeah, I agree. Same with the rights to shitty songs that nobody owns, and then all of a sudden you're getting taxed for singing "Happy Birthday."
That's amazing. I sang someone "Happy Birthday" like a couple weeks ago. Oh, you can't sing "Happy Birthday." I'm like, what are you talking about? It's fucking "Happy Birthday."
Yeah, legit. You can't sing "Happy Birthday" in a movie. You have to make up some horseshit song. If you're at like an Applebee's or something for that scene, they have that fake "Happy Birthday" song anyway, where everyone comes and claps around you.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what it was. Like birthday. I can't remember, but it was like, a good prank though is to do that to your friends, even if it's not their birthday. Like, say you going out with somebody.
Get food and drinks.
Oh, it's this guy's birthday today. Can you have him come over and sing?
We did something last night, like randomly out of the blue, where we ripped a total Howard Stern ripoff, but it ended up being absolute gold. We had a spelling bee between Andrew and Wendy, and it was a horror show. Andrew won by the skin of his teeth. It was like he won three only, and it was close because Wendy knew how to spell Wendy. So I gave her Wendy as one of her words. She got that one right, and then Andrew just kept completely. He was choking, and he finally got the last one right. Like, okay, thank God, this is over. This is over now. But we definitely have to do that again. Fantastic.
The tongue twisters one was pretty good too.
Oh,
Watching Andrew
too,
try to
yes.
work his way through some tongue twisters. I was like, oh,
tongue twisters. I'm trying to help him, like, without helping him.
Right.
Andrew,
You want
sound
to
sound it out, do it in pieces.
But see, that's the thing. I think he's laughing in his head too, like, because he just has that grin on his face. He's like, I'm not getting through these words. Screw that. And then you're like, just take your time.
Kip did a super chat last night.
The variant of that bit where they would have Bob Levy reading a long word was always fun. I did that to Levy by mistake a few times, super chatting him, and didn't realize there was one of those words where he's gonna, oh, motherfucker.
Right, he starts grumbling, getting pissed off. Kip super chatted a name for Andrew to read. It was freaking ridiculous. I still don't think he got it anywhere close. We're like, no, close enough. Let's just move on, please.
I want to thank you guys for joining me once again, sticking around for a little happy talk and doing a little bullshitting over the movie. Let's get to plugs. New Girl is right next to me on the top of the screen. Anything to plug, New Girl?
Just follow me on Twitter at newgirl92, and I will be at Movies with 2K on Sunday with Dylan and a bunch of other people. And go and check out All Apologies podcast, because I do lots of shows with them and they're brilliant. And they're trying to get the YouTube up at the minute, so it's at All Apologies.
All Apologies with our buddy Trucker Andy. He's going by a different Andy Q Public now that he's no longer a trucker.
Andy Q Public for a little bit, and it just wasn't sticking. Like, he kept calling himself Trucker Andy, so he's back to Trucker Andy, and he does it with his twin brother Joe.
Okay, Andy Q Public was like Robin Ophelia, trying to make it happen, just wasn't happening. So back to Trucker Andy.
Yeah,
that's the name in the chat, by the way. The one Kip just posted. That's the one he had Andrew read. So if you're curious, that he made Andrew read that.
I can't read that.
I will pronounce it Jack Marius Tachtheratics. I'm going with Tachtheratics.
My brain is looking for a joke too. Like, am I missing something?
Right. I was trying to sound it out like, but he just trying to make it hard for
making sure.
Yeah, that's all it was. It's all it was. Making it as hard for Andrew as possible.
Jack me, and then you're like, something's gonna go from there.
Yeah, exactly. I was squinting at it, just making sure.
And Spurg Snake, your channel, Spurg Snake's Secret Stash. What have you got going on there?
This past Sunday was rock and roll trivia. It was more than rock and roll. It was like there's R&B and stuff, which also, yeah, YouTube got a hold of that. They were like, "Oh, you can't play the Bay City Rollers." I was like, "I didn't. It was a question." And
maybe if you get like an 8-bit rendition of the song. I've seen some other YouTubers getting a rendition of the song, like 8-bit or something that they're able to get around. I've actually had problems as well trying to get up some clips where people are just, sometimes they'll let karaoke go, sometimes YouTube won't.
And I sent you that one clip of The Nerd, and it's like, I would play that, but is it enough to get you noticed? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a few seconds, and these clips were like 20 seconds each. And they're like, YouTube's like, no, we got you. But after that, and it's always Family Feud night on Monday nights. I almost said Sunday.
It looks like Andy O'Ryan might be starting regular after you as well. That was a nice little lead-in. Spurg Snake's Family Feuding, and then Annie O'Ryan over on her channel. What's this game? Got on a few different games, starting with Fortnite.
I met Annie last week for the first time I did a podcast with her. She's great.
Yeah. Well, me and her played Fortnite all night.
That I didn't have as much time as I used to play video games. Right as she updated her side to say Annie and Dylan, I was like, "Damn it! I'm sorry, I can't do it as regularly anymore." And you just updated your shit. I apologize.
Just gotta let me a rotating co-host now, so that there's Mondays was on there, and
Mondays is good.
I've been on there
I did a couple
of
episodes with Mondays. He definitely, and he also has Mondays has a Stuttering John documentary that was very fun for the outside person. What I believe the thesis statement was, why isn't he a bigger lolcow like Boogie and them?
That's a good question. Oh, and speaking of like old Stuttering John content, everybody knows Doom is a clipper now, but his early stuff was Stuttering John out of context. Like, you take the, and those were so good. And
that's a good idea. Actually, it's a funny idea.
Yeah, I really enjoy watching those. So yeah, that's Monday nights. Fortnight after Family Feud, and I encourage everybody to be inebriated in some way while playing Family Feud or Wheel of Fortune, because those are where the best answers come from.
I stay all night. That is what I like to be.
That's the thing. Unfortunately, like I start at 9 p.m. Eastern, so it's like 4 a.m. for you. It sucks.
Yeah, it's never good for me.
I always feel bad when Nugo comes on our shows. I know how late it is. Like, I'm sorry. I know it's like after midnight.
I usually come on like a Friday night when I get home at like 1 in the morning and I'm super drunk. That's when I come on the most.
Yeah. We did like a pop-up show like 3 o'clock yesterday. So it's only 8 o'clock. It's still decent, time-wise. So,
what have you got going over on, actually not your channel, plug all the channels that you'll be making an appearance on. Andrew, No Filter, you mentioned, Bobby
so
Nick
many.
on Rumble. Give us the whole litany of it.
I'll try to go down this as quick as possible. Tonight, we're doing Tokei's Conspiracy Hour on the Cut of the Jib Uncensored channel on Rumble or YouTube, probably both, actually, now that I think about it. And then we're doing a bonus episode of the Lunatic Lounge right afterwards on Bobby Nick 1978. And pretty much every night of the week, you can find me either at No Filter with Andrew and Friends or on the Lunatic Lounge on No Filter Andrew and Friends channel or Bobby Nick 1978 channel. Movies with 2K. Sunday, as we mentioned earlier, we're doing our Return of the Jedi drinking game. Special guests galore. Dylan, New Girl, Corn Diff. I believe American Cupcake's going to be joining us. And of course, our regular cast of characters, if you want to call them that.
Make sure you have alcohol with you guys.
Be lots of drinking and laughing and potentially vomiting. So it should be fun. So check that out. That's
who's the host? If they don't want pure madness, they might have to put some of us on timeout for a couple of minutes at a time.
I believe Bobby's a recovering person, so he's not drinking. So he'll be in charge of making sure that the show keeps going. And I was pretty good at keeping keeping track of the shots when I was supposed to drink last time. So I'll be yelling shot, and probably the more drunk I get, the louder I'll be yelling it. So look forward to. So that'll start at 6 o'clock on YouTube on the Bobby Nick 1978, and on Rumble the Bobby Nick Show. Then at 6:30 we go exclusively to Rumble, and that's where we'll be starting the movie and the drinking. So check that out; it'll be a lot of fun. I think you'll enjoy it. So hope to see you guys there.
And me, I am still streaming regularly Wednesdays and Thursdays at 3 p.m. Eastern, including 2K stopping by tomorrow to be the most often guest on Live from Somewhere, as I've got a pile of random shit from the internet. We'll see what we get to. I really want to get to the thing that I told you beforehand. Oh, I'm going to set this up in the intro. And then, nope. It was off. So that's what's going on tomorrow. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you, folks, for joining. I'm getting tongue-tied.
It's okay.
This is how you can tell I am amateur and shouldn't actually do this for a living.
Like and share and subscribe. That's why you're here.
Yeah, it's because we're old. We're like, we're on the air.
Yourself. I am not old.
You're old by association.
The median age, even though you're bringing it down just slightly, 3 very aging men. The like, subscribe, notification bell, super chat, super tips, and no, there's no other way you can give me money yet, other than by carrier pigeon, because just a hobby, and it's still rough around the edges, as much as I would like to be a paid personality, but and now I'm rambling. So thanks for joining. Feel free to go away.
Bye.
Well, it looks like that's all the time we have for today. Thank you for going on this adventure with me. It's fun being with friends. I'll see you next time. Bye now.
Bye for now.
Toodaloo. Au revoir. Auf Wiedersehen. Ciao. Ding dao day.
Places all. All join hands, circle left. Now circle right and listen to me. LS, MFT. Elementary corners like swinging on a gate. To right to your honey with the right left date. Grand right and left around you go. Lucky strike means fine tobacco. Meet your honey and give her a whirl. All swing around with the little girls. Smoke 'em, then you'll see. LS, MFT. Promenade and don't you fall. Promenade around the hall. Lucky strike is first again with tobacco men. Promenade straight down the pike. It's time right now for a lucky strike. Yes, for smoking that you're bound to like, you just can't beat a lucky strike.